Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where we've got a little bit of repair work to do, for sure. And I would actually like to think about, let's see, which one is it? It is this one? No, this Centurion. This one is the one we need to completely refit, so let's go ahead and do that right now. And let's just replace everything there. We did lose the endosteel structure and the ferrofibrous armor as well, which actually surprises me a little bit, but okay, we'll go ahead and max out this armor, and we'll put additional ferrofibrous armor on there. I don't think we need clan right now, and then we'll put endosteel structure on there. Actually, all we have is clan there. I guess that's okay. I mean, clan endosteel structure is pretty good, right? So that's okay. And then we did lose the heavy rifle and SRM6 streak. However, I kind of don't mind that. Reason being that it was a little bit underwhelming, in all honesty. I'm actually currently thinking, ooh, the LBX AC5. Do I have ammo for that? I was thinking with regular AC5 ammo. I think this requires LBX AC5 ammo, though. Yes, it does. I was thinking about maybe doing the Thumper on here. Or a Thumper. The other option is the Gauss Rifle HA-20. It uses Hyper Gauss ammo. Optimal of 480 range. Min of 60 meters. Okay. It's an interesting option. How much ammo for this do we have? That's something we need to figure out here. We have 3 tons of Hyper Gauss ammo. Fascinating. And how many shots is each of these? 12 shots. And this utilizes 1? I think this utilizes 1. So 2 tons of ammo would be absolutely plenty here. And then we'd have 4 tons to work with for our missile weapon, which would potentially be like the clan SRM6 streak. Yeah, and we'd be able to fit in 1 ton of ammo for that. That is actually really nice. Put that in something like that. We've got tons of heat efficiency. I like it. Let's take a look and see if we can put anything into our cockpit for better sensors and such. We can put clan sensors in there. That'll work. And a clan cockpit as well. Yeah, we're dropping the comm suite in order to do that. And as far as FCS goes... we don't really have a great FCS here. I mean, there's an SLDF one with night vision. I suppose that's okay. But otherwise, none of this is particularly good for what we're going for here. Now, we've got 0.336 tons remaining. And we've also potentially got specialist slots there. Is there anything that we can put into the specialist slots? We could put on a bolt-on mortar 5. Does this have internal ammo? Yes, it has internal ammo. And that is 8-ton bolt-on? Okay, so we would actually need additional specialist slots. We do have the ATM-6. We're, of course, holding off on that for now. I think we'll just call this good for the moment. That's going to take 19 days?
Right.
Okay.
I'll get it in the schedule.
We'll get that going. Now, the next thing is this guy. I'm thinking about changing it up. We've had a lot of issues with this particular mech not being able to get into LOS. So what if instead of doing this, what if we dropped everything here that has weight on it and refit this? How much tonnage are we going to have available? Quite a lot, it looks like. We drop the laser insulators, drop the heat sinks, drop the ER medium laser as well, like that. Okay, 27 tons. Interesting. How many weapons in the arm? Oh, it would have to go in the torsos. Right. So it would have to go here, and then here. Now, that puts us 3 tons overweight. But this is very interesting. How can we shave 3 tons? Well, first off, we're going to improve our armor up to full. And we need to shave just over 3 tons, plus we need at least some level of ammo. Now, I believe we only have the single ton of thumper ammo right now, and that will give us 20 shots. So this is going to be 10 turns of ammo. That's really not too bad. And then I would love to have, like, a couple of backup weapons. Like, absolute ideal would be that we have, say, a couple of ER medium lasers out in the arms over here. That would be ideal. We've got an Engine Core 120 in there right now. And we could potentially drop that down to an Engine Core 055. We're not going to move with this, don't get me wrong. We could potentially... Do we have an extra light gyro? No. We could swap this out to a clan heatsink. That'll help our heat sinking capacity pretty dramatically. I mean, our heat efficiency is still going to be pretty bad, right? But that's something to think about. And the engine XXL works off of % engine weight. Requires 10 additional free slots. Okay, we'll try the XL. 2 additional free slots. Okay. Just the light engine? Yeah, but that works off of a % of engine weight. So, I mean, we're a little bit over here, and we definitely need to drop some level of weight here. How do we want to do that, is the question. I mean, we could drop the ER mediums. How does that affect our heat efficiency? It's still pretty bad, actually. I don't think we can get away with this right now. This is something that I'm thinking about doing, but I think we just don't quite have the tonnage to pull it off. If we had a 60-tonner with the hardpoints, or like a 65-tonner, it would work. But I think we're just going to have to leave this be for right now. So let's go ahead and tick forward for a little bit here while we work on repairs. That Centurion is not going to be ready before the financial report. The question is, do we deploy without it? Actually, let's look at what we've got for missions before we determine that. There's some relatively easy Comstar missions here that we could probably just bang out for the rep. I think we'll do that. So let's tick forward here until our other mechs are done. The machine shop just finished. That is nice for us. And perhaps we continue working on our drop tonnage? Do it.
It'll take a bit, but we'll get it done.
Okay. So let's continue ticking forward until our mech warriors are at least mostly back. We can feed the spy false information. Fantastic. We got 2,000 or 20,000 C-bills. Wonderful. So we're going to continue ticking forward until the engine repairs are done here. We've got 5 days on our financial report, and that is when these mech warriors come back. That is slightly problematic. We're going to be fairly short-handed. Okay, we should probably deploy as soon as the Hunchback is done, which will be right now. Let's go ahead and get another engineering upgrade going, though. And I think that will be perhaps this drop. Well, that's expensive. That is quite expensive. Tech point here? Do it. Improved library upgrade. Let's go. So we'll take forward one more day to get the Hunchback. That Centurion still has another week, and that's okay. Let's go ahead and deploy on one of these pretty simple Comstar missions over here. And I do want to go through our mech warriors that are back anyway and give them some training. We'll give Overhead a point of tactics. That will be fine. Ringo, you can take a point of piloting.
Warrior training complete.
And everything else is good. Okay, let's go ahead and deploy this, and we'll see how short-handed we really are. I'm currently leaning towards doing this one here. Oh, yeah, actually, this is great. This is a heavy air asset mission. I think we run this, like, here. And the Hunchback 1G would then go here. And we can't deploy anything else. This is actually perfect with us being short-handed. I like it a lot. So in terms of who is going to pilot the Hunchback, does anyone here have Hunchback affinities? Not you, Death Crusade. I don't think you did. No, you did not. Scrub? No. Buckshot could get Hunchback affinities, and I guess we'll do that. Okay, we're ready to deploy. So let's see how this ends up going. This is going to be... I think this should go very, very, very well, all things considered. We're not really expecting to run into anything particularly heavy here, although it's possible that we do, I suppose. But overall, we're expecting this to go fairly simple. Quick and easy, in and out. That's the idea here. Okay, so we need to destroy the pirate Lance. Due to logistical issues, we have only a single heavy air asset to task with the destruction of an isolated enemy force. We'd like to hire you to fill out the unit to full strength and provide support. With any luck, we won't have to do much more than confirm kills. Easy money, Commander. That's the idea. Now, we are against pirates here, but, I mean, making rep with Comstar is good. We're very close to allying them. We got him, Commander, right out in the open. Fantastic. Okay, so they're like up over here. We'll just deploy, I think, right here.
All right. Keep your eyes clear and watch your sensors. I'm good to go, Commander.
Okay, so there's two lances. There's a lance over here and a lance over here.
Time to earn our money.
But we see only vehicles so far. As I expected, this is not going to be particularly difficult.
I'm receiving you.
Okay, so our Centurion here can start making its way up over this direction. I'm not going to bother firing the ATM right now. Oh, there's a mech. Okay, not a very scary one, to be clear. It's a commando.
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements. They're heading your way.
I don't think that... yeah, that barrage hit here. We may not be able to get out of that with all of our units. We're going to move the Cascatel up over here, or so, like that.
Move.
And in terms of hit odds, the hit odds are quite bad. Maybe we just potshot this guy. We are out of range for the medium laser agres. Okay, we're just going to call that good for now. They're going to move up and probably shoot at the Cascatel. Actually, they're not. We're going to move the Blackjack out of the barrage area. And I'm just checking for units that are fairly close together. There aren't really any. So I think we're going to go for perhaps this ferret in flak mode. Do it. And it's shot down. Fantastic.
One more for the trash heap.
Okay.
I'm here.
The Ghost is going to cruise its way on out of here. We'll just position... Actually, can we make it up this? I don't think we can. We're going to head off over this way.
Commander.
There we go. And we've got a vehicle moving up and not firing.
Yeah.
Okay. This Hunchback is, I think, unlikely to be able to get out of this barrage. We're just going to position it here for right now. And we will fire on somebody out here. I guess it'll be the commando, but these hit odds are pretty low.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, I'm not shocked that we missed that.
I missed.
Next up,
I'm here.
this Hunchback. This Hunchback can get out of the barrage for sure, so the barrage is at least only going to hit one mech. We may be able to sprint out of there next round. The Scorpion moves up, as does the Bullfinch. Fires on the Cascatel, but AMS doing its thing. And finally, they are going to move this guy, missing everything, and this guy afterwards. And this guy just moves up. Also fires on the Cascatel. That's okay.
Tickled. Ready for order.
Okay, so I'm going to actually start taking the Cascatel off over this direction. We're going to turn like this, but it's going to come over here to engage these guys. And in terms of who we want to attack here, I guess it should be the Scorpion. Are the quad missiles AoE? Thunderbolt 5s. Okay. I think we'll just fire the medium lasers here. We did hit 3 of them onto that Scorpion. Fantastic. The Commando moves up. Fires on the Cascatel. Misses everything, but does trigger the AMS. Okay.
Hey.
This Hunchback is going to sprint up over here. We are, of course, engaging this force up here with our mechs.
Waiting for orders.
The Centurion is going to sprint on up, and we'll check our ATM hit odds.
Speed, no target.
I don't think they're worth it right now.
Standing by.
The Ghost is going to make its way on up over here.
10-4.
Excellent. The Bullfinch moves over, fires on the Cascatel. It's got a rotary autocannon or rifle on it. Probably a rifle, because these are pirate forces. I would love to hit the Bullfinch with the Arrow 4, and that's exactly what we're going to look for.
Affirmative.
Good hit.
Watch my heat levels.
So, phase 14 is going to be this guy moving, the hover APC. And that's okay. Sure. We don't care about the Cascatel being shot down. In fact, that's almost ideal. We're going to see if we can get this Hunchy out of there. In fact, we just can squeak it out of there.
Full throttle.
I like it. And we'll see what they do next. Continuing to fire at the Cascatel. Okay, that's fine. That is completely fine. The Pack Rat moves up. And it's going to be the Scorpion next. Getting a few hits in on the Cascatel. We don't mind. And next up is going to be a Phase 11 mover, which is the Wheeled Scout. Okay. Just a medium laser on there. Sounds good. Phase 9, the MRM Scorpion moves in. That's quite a number of missiles that they have, for sure. And there goes the barrage. Excellent.
I'm here.
So the Centurion is going to sprint up to here. Gives us a direct LOS over this way, 15% hit odds, or 22.3 hit odds on the Scorpion with the ATM. And that's, I think, what we're going to take.
Confirmed.
We're not shocked that that didn't do a ton. The Cascatel is going to come over this way, and we are going to look to go for that Commando.
Double tap.
Hit it real hard. In fact, go ahead and drop a bomb rack on it. In fact, Alpha Strike it.
Firing.
Well, that was a wee bit of overkill.
Target. Not short-range missiles.
Okay, so we're going to move up over this way with this Hunchback, and we're going to fire on this Scorpion. Okay, we did hit with the heavy rifle. That's good. The Bullfinch moves up. Goes for the Cascatel. We're not shocked.
System's holding.
Yep.
Okay, this Hunchy is just going to turn this way for right now. And let's fire on... I would love to fire on the Scorpion, actually, and that's what we're going to do. Okay, we missed, but that's not shocking.
Negative damage.
And the reason why I decided to do that is because I'm going to fire the Arrow 4 at that Bullfinch. Okay, the Ghost is going to sprint up to here, which gives us LOS over here, but this is out of range of our SRMs.
Roger that. Target confirmed.
So that's completely okay.
Failed to connect.
And they have multiple Phase 13 movers, the Wheeled Scout. Okay, yep, that's not a threat. And they also have what? Well, we have one too. So we're just going to, of course, fire on that Bullfinch. Should we be firing with... Oh, we're not going to fire the ER large. Should we be firing with Infernal ammo here? The hit odds are basically nil if we do that. Okay.
Roger.
And that is one dead Bullfinch.
Take that, you little bastard.
Fantastic. Okay, and they're shooting at the Centurion. That's not important. Not important in the slightest. Pack Rat moves up. They have 3 Phase 11 movers here, so the Scorpion is going to fire. Got those MRMs out. Our AMS was not yet fully triggered, so that's good.
I laugh at your puny attack.
And the Scorpion is going to attack our Hunchback and completely fail. Sure. And then there's going to be this Hover APC. Sounds good. That was not what I would call impactful.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, we're going to move up with this Centurion here. This is our Ultra AC-20 Centurion, and I'm completely okay with burning ammo at this point if the hit odds are good enough. And yeah, we're absolutely going to kill this Scorpion.
Fire it.
Perfect.
Go time. Vehicle down.
Next up is going to be our Ghost. I would like to move our Ghost to such a position that we had LOS on this Pack Rat. Unfortunately, that's not an option, and so we'll just have to go for the Hover APC. I'm not happy about it, but it's what needs to be done. We did get a structure exposure on it there in the front arc. That's actually very convenient for us. The Cascatel is going to come over here and finish off
Onward.
this guy. And yeah, we can just fire like this. I'm completely comfortable with this. Use those last bombs. Perfect.
That vehicle is one for the junkyard. My flamer's empty.
And we're going to move up with this Hunchback. Again, I would really prefer to be in LOS of this Pack Rat,
Moving to
but
position.
I guess we'll do it. We didn't hit, but that's okay. Phase 15 is this Hover APC. If it moves through the fire, it may kill itself. It moved back. We may no longer have LOS on it from the Hunchback.
Commander.
That said, the Blackjack is freed up here, and we can fire this in indirect mode with Infernal rounds. And I'm going to drop that on this Wheeled Scout.
Affirmative.
Fantastic. The Wheeled Scout moves through the fire, burns off additional armor, I'm assuming. Yes, indeed. Fantastic.
What do you need?
And this Hunchback is just never going to get in LOS.
Let's move.
Unfortunate. Pack Rat moves up. Goes for the Ghost. Sure. It'll die pretty soon.
Commander?
At this point, this Centurion is, I think, going to come up over here and go for the kick on the Pack Rat. and fire the Ultra AC-20. This should kill it.
Engaging.
Oh yeah. This should absolutely kill it. There we go. Fantastic.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle removed. AC-20 ammo.
So the Cascatel is going to come over this direction and look to finish that wheeled scout. That was a lot of rocket damage, but unfortunately it was pretty spread out. Not much clustering there.
Standing by.
The Ghost is going to move up to here.
All right.
Hit odds on the SRMs are pretty egregiously bad. I think we'll just do this and hope that we get into that front arc. We only need 4 damage in there.
Roger.
And we got it. Fantastic. Okay, all that's left is the wheeled scout.
Waiting for order.
And we're just going to drop another Infernal Arrow 4 on it.
Roger that.
Ooh, that was a bad miss. Okay. Not helpful.
Negative damage. Repeat. Negative damage.
Wheeled Scout moves up. Goes for the Cascatel. We don't care. That is as irrelevant as it is possible to be.
I'm here.
This Hunchy is going to move over to here. And we're going to pot-shot this guy with the heavy rifle. And we did, in fact, hit. Fantastic.
He never should have left.
A milk run indeed, Darius. A milk run indeed. We did expect that to be very, very simple. That was mostly to buy us a little bit of time for getting our Centurion back online. In terms of what we want from salvage there, honestly, kinda not much. Let's see what's available here. 2 heavy RL5s. There's an MRM-20, which is okay. We can grab that. It's no MRM-40, but it'll probably work. And some improved MRM ammo, as well as regular MRM ammo. Do we have MRM ammo? We have 1 ton. So we could actually not salvage this, and instead go for perhaps something that would give us cash? Like this Scorpion MRM. 3 parts. Okay, we got a bolt-on rocket 15, we'll keep that. Light rotary rifle, we'll get rid of that. 4 machine guns, we'll get rid of those. Engine core 060, we've got one. Internal combustion engine. Basic sensors, standard heatsink cooling, standard fusion engine, and light rifle ammo. We actually don't have any light rifle ammo, we'll keep that around just in case, but we really want to move away from using rifles. They're not particularly great. This is going to take almost nothing to repair. It should be extraordinarily simple to repair this. So that is wonderful. It is, however, time to put a cut in here, so once we get our estimate of the repairs, I will go ahead and do that. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and let's see what Yang thinks this is going to cost. 4210, and one day, do it. Wonderful. I will see you all next time.